Hello, hello, hello.
Is there sound now?
Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me.
Hoo-hoo.
Is there anyone home? Come on, Cal. I hear you're feeling down. I can ease the pain. Get you on your feet again.
We got sound. We are
Relax.
We are a go.
I need some information first.
Well, I guess we can just have these guys restart at 0-0, right?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Cool.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, baby.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for your patience.
Rob left himself.
As soon as
Good on the save ball.
I actually figure out where we are in the chat and everything.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Thank you. 2-2. We got sound, everybody says. What's going on?
Hello, Kyle. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Steve. Salsa Man. It was nice to meet you the other day.
So let me give everybody just a real brief rundown of what happened. I haven't been in the booth since, I don't know, last week, Tuesday or something like whatever it was.
You're the one that chose to have a life and go camping with the family. You jerk.
It doesn't matter really, but since the time that I've been here the last, the mixing board, the sound board that goes into my streaming platform needed a driver update. They didn't tell me that, of course, and it didn't recognize my soundboard anymore. So, huge shout out to yet again, countless amount of times that this man has helped. Mr. Chris Green talked us through it, did a driver update on the internet, and here we are. It worked. Love you, Chris Green.
Chris broke it.
You know what? That's one thing I forgot to do, Trevor. You know what? Damn it, Chris. Because that's what we always do to Trevor, you know?
Just damn it, Trevor.
Damn it, Trevor.
Damn it, Trevor.
It's always Trevor's fault.
Trevor.
Hey, that's what works. Cool. So anyway, that was a cluster pluck. Oodles and oodles and oodles of fun.
Oodles of funs. What
So,
the heck?
now we have an updated driver, but you still get the same mediocre commentary. So, it really didn't... in your opinion, Vincent, have the players really missed a lot as the game itself? I mean, because we've been watching.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been, there's been the last rack had a little, or no, 2 racks ago had a little swing to it. But nothing too sweaty yet. Nothing too suspenseful. I don't think my pocket has gutted anybody today.
Perfect. That was Vincent's biggest lack of concern, is whether that pocket... You know what? I have something for our viewers, as a matter of fact.
Go! Oh, did he just...
He actually called that. He called that super thin cut.
That was so
very
close.
Impressive. So this was taken... as long as we're probably going to have a little bit of time tonight, but everybody knows Vincent's pocket, correct? All right, on your screen, it's the bottom left. Well, I took a picture of this pocket prior to the start of tonight's stream, and we're going to let Vincent describe what this is.
I think I know where this is going. That is a narwhal. So... my wife crocheted that at WSPA teams this year. And I think it might have been last year at teams. Rob broke and ran a table And I said, it's like witnessing a baby narwhal be born because nobody ever sees it happen. Something like that. And
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
this year, so because Joann Fabrics is going out of business, so anytime me and Alex would see one, we would go to Joann Fabrics and just kind of look around, get some yarn because she
Anytime you
crochets.
see a narwhal.
No, that gets better. There were these little kits, crochet kits for narwhals. They're called Weebles.
Okay.
And she got one, and then that night, Rob ran a table and said, a baby narwhal was born today. And Alex is like, I'm going to make it for Rob. So that's kind of the whole thing with it.
I don't care who you are. That's some funny shit right there.
This is a good one. Some good stuff.
All right. Shout out to Brave Billiards and shout out to Andy Coons. He just ordered his very first Brave Billiards custom chalk holder today. So we're going to get that up on the stream in a little bit because I was telling Rob and Mark before the stream, it's not their choice tonight. They think it's going to be all about their ability and how this match goes, but we're going to make it mandatory that they go to a shootout. I think we should.
Sounds good.
I mean, it's
like
the
it.
last match of the first round. It should go to a shootout. And here's the reason why. I went out and spent $1.49 on a pair of white gloves to place that 10 ball on the spot. And I haven't been able to use them yet. And that's just a waste of money, you know? So I think we should have to go to a shootout.
Are you going to clean the cue ball and object ball in between each shot?
100%.
I like it.
Absolutely.
We should actually go to the kitchen here at Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and see if they have any cooking spray, and hit the balls with that and really make it interesting.
Look at this cut.
Ooh.
Get out of town.
And no love, but he can see that 14.
Combo cut on the 14-13. Dear Lord in heaven, what a beautiful shot. And, of course, because that's what we do here at Outer Points Productions, I did not have the instant replay running. Damn it, Trevor.
No need for it. It's like a shooting star. You can never predict when it's going to actually
It
work
was a
out.
narwhal.
It was a narwhal shot. Never again.
Boy.
The thing that sucks is Rob will make those shots a lot. Like those really just weird, thin cut, weird shots.
Well, I think we have another one coming up.
And things get so wild on the table after, though, and he looks really upset, like he expected to get shape out of it.
Right. What in the hell were you thinking?
Is he swerving?
Oh, caught a piece of the 7.
Oh, get in front of that 4. Never mind.
That seems a little biased.
Yes, Chris Green, we do have sound. Hey, I like to see a misfortunate thing happen on a pool table from time to time for both players. That 4 gets in front of the 8. It gets interesting.
Amen. So.
Oh, they're called woobles, not weebles.
Woobles.
Woobles.
You know, and I was kind of wondering
Sorry.
that because weebles wobble but they don't fall down. You know that, right? You're too young for that. Who else in the chat knows what weebles actually are? They were little play school figurines that came with, you could have a car, a garage, there was a parking garage, a mall, everything else. But weebles wobbled, but they didn't fall down.
So, I'm pretty sure my mom's parents had the old toys at their house, and I remember those when I was a kid, but they were my mom's old toys.
Okay.
Or her and her siblings' old toys. So I do know what you're talking about, but I never saw an ad saying they never fall down.
Yeah. Weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down.
Well, of course you know them.
Old school
Chris, you're
says
like 100.
Wow.
Sorry.
Ouch. Old school says, I sure do. Yep. Of course, Fred Renner does. Oh, that's right. Chris Green. Yeah. The little people. That was my That was made after my family.
The little cheddars.
No, I wasn't a cheddar yet.
Were you a little curd at the time?
Wow. Wow.
Is that immature cheese?
Andy Coons, I just got your the layout for your V3. Man, these are sick. I like it. I will put that on the stream. I'm sure Brad and Dave would appreciate it. If those guys are tuning in. It's kind of hit or miss, but I know they're going to be tuning in tomorrow night. Does anybody know there's something going on tomorrow night too here on Outer Points Productions? Does anybody in the chat know what's happening? I have no clue.
Spot shot challenge.
Yes. No.
Oh.
It's the Battle of the Fox Valley. If you want to call it that. It's Mad Apple versus Varsity Club. Fully mic'd up. Scotch doubles coming back. Round 2. First match of round 2. Mike Masevich and myself taking on Spencer Rolfe and Kendall Cook. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Apparently,
if we win.
The audio is a little crackly, but after the mountain that we climbed to get the audio working in general, I think we're going to have to deal with it, right?
Crackly.
That's what a couple people said. Mr. Andy Coons and Trevor Simpson.
We're crackling?
Apparently we're crackly.
Interesting.
Oh, it's because we were eating chips.
What?
You know, like a little bag of chips.
I was not eating chips.
It was a joke, man.
Is it still crackly? Man, I'll tell you. It just once you figure you got it all worked out. All the bugs are worked out, and then Andy Coon steps in and.
Andy said more when you're talking than when I'm talking.
Oh, ouch. You know what? Then I'm just gonna mute myself.
And the chat goes wild. Oh, I really think he should have taken care of this for a little bit sooner.
Yeah, I don't like leaving that for the last ball as well.
Especially, I believe he's pretty straight on the 7. Oh, he hit that good, though. Nice little soft.
Little soft
cut on the 4 ball there. That'll be good. Hello, Sean Johnson.
What's going on, Sean? Had a nice conversation with him yesterday as well. While he's out on the road. 3-2. Three in favor of Mark.
We got a match, fellas.
I predict Rob's going to win the next game.
Go blow for blow until the end.
I think it should.
Well, yeah. We should have just restarted once the stream went back up, though, just to... All right, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Now.
Yeah, sorry. You got to restart the match.
No big deal. They were tied at 2-2 anyways, right? When we got back? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
Given the fact that it's... Yeah, no.
Yeah,
yep.
I mean, that's... What's another 4 racks?
What else you got to do on a Wednesday night in Wisconsin? Rainy, crappy weather.
Hello, Steve Kilberg.
Steven taking down Landon Downs yesterday at Mad Apple, as a matter of fact.
Dennis Malson, hello.
Junior, I bet.
Junior. It is a junior.
Going on, Dennis. All right, he's checking his own rack because he thinks he may have road racked himself. You ever done that to yourself on purpose?
Not on purpose, but I've definitely done it to myself. Well, and this table is pretty interesting to rack on. Or that triangle is a little feisty.
Feisty, you say.
Feisty. Yeah, Trevor's got a point. If it's not streamed, it didn't happen.
Oh.
Jim, the format is 8-ball race to 4. Then they play 9-ball race to 5. If they go 1-1, a third set of 10-ball is played, and that's a race to 4. And if that goes hill-hill, it is best of 3 spot shot?
Yep.
Then are you spotting the 10 on the spot or where it lays on the table when the rack is racked, like the 10-ball rack is racked?
I will actually put a diagram up there that I drew for the players inside of the group chat for the rules. And I'll get a brief explanation, seeing how you asked that question, Jim, is if you look at the scoreboard, that's why the scoreboard is designed the way that it is. The very outside, the 8-ball is what we're playing now. Right above it is the race. So when we go to 9-ball, if one of the players wins the first 2, then the match is over. So, but if they split, each one of them wins 8-ball, or one wins 8-ball, one wins 9-ball. That's what Vincent was saying. Then we go to 10-ball. And then if it does go 3-3, somebody has to win 10-ball 4-1 or 4-2. If that makes sense. Because if it does go 3-3, then we go to a shootout. And that's the spot shot. I'll pull that diagram up in just a little bit. I'm still trying to get Andy's things up there. That didn't quite sound right, did it? No.
Oh, yeah, Dennis, I remember. I remember you now. You were the tallest person in the pool room that day. And, yeah, that match, I don't know what happened. You know, just those team events can swing really, really fast. And it did. Yeah, we were up 6-1 against them, and then they ended up just grinding back and went to 7-7. So we slipped a lot. It was a fun tournament, though. A lot of good pool. And to my experience, only one sour patch in the whole group.
Sour patch. I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good term.
Well, a guy that seems pretty nice and then
loses and then
got pretty sour.
Yeah.
It was actually mid-match he got pretty sour. But no names. We all get that way sometimes. Beep. Dillhole, what's poppin'?
What's happening, Dillhole?
He said 47 of you rascals forgot about the thumbs up. Smash that like button, y'all.
47 rascals.
Press that like button like it owes you money. Just beat the heck out of it.
So one of the fun things about this format, and I give a shout out again to Tim Stockinger. He's the one that thought of this. This is match number 32 of 32 of the first round. The 64-player bracket started, I don't know, 2 months ago, somewhere around there, for signups. I had 50-some in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then it just it fizzled a little bit, but I was trying to go for 128, and we got up to like 97 or something like that, and it took too long. So backed it off, and we ended up with 62 paid players, right? Lost like 30 along the way,
Well,
which happens.
It's usually how pool tournaments go. When you ask for money, people just disappear.
And that is the exact thing that has been happening. So with that That's funny. I don't care who you are.
Off
That's
the
funny.
10 ball, not enough juice.
And it's so true. All of a sudden, I started. Okay, here's how you pay for your entry. PayPal, Venmo, whatever. And all of a sudden, well, I don't think I can play anymore. Okay, super. Anyway, long story short, we ended up with 62. Got 2 more to sign up in the last couple of days, and here we are at 64 players. So, being that it's single elimination, that's the cool part about it is then it's 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. Perfect numbers. The reason I have no idea why we were discussing that anymore.
We're talking about the format. And then...
Oh, no. So, 31 matches prior to tonight. Out of those 31 matches, 12 have gone to a shootout already.
Oh, really?
Yes, that have been decided by the last couple of shots. Coleman Grossbeyer and oh my gosh, they played at Mad Apple last week or the week before. That went to a shootout. Both of them made the first 2 shots, and Coleman ended up missing the Tom Lemire. He was playing Tom Lemire.
Okay.
So Tom ended up making all 3 of the spot shots. Now, I was talking with Rob Scheer prior to this match, and Priya, her husband is Todd Halverson, the magician.
Okay.
Priya was actually practicing spot shots just in case it came up. She ended up winning her match because she practiced those spot shots.
Well, it's like in the Predator 10-ball events. Nobody was practicing spot shots for those. And then before and after the first couple, people just started drilling them. And that's a big table spot shot, too, and the 8-ball's a little bit further back. But, man, oh, man. It's a hard shot.
I think it's a very exciting format. And I think the players and the viewers have had nothing but good to say about it.
Sure beats that damn wheel.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That was Rob's kind of giggling to himself over there.
That's all he can do.
Yeah, let's zoom in on Rob over there.
That's all you can do.
We missed the giggle part though. That's a shame.
You can't be upset about a roll.
No.
If you get upset about a roll, then you kind of just lose it from there.
Well, there's another
Well, Rob's got to come with a heater.
Heater. But here's the thing. I mean, this is actually a very easy save, too.
Mm-hmm.
If he just hits we're going to go to the long view there. If he hits the right side of the 15 and gets the cue ball down, by the upper right-hand pocket, it's...
Is he shooting the 15 into
I would
the
hope.
right?
I would hope not.
That's where he's aiming.
If he is, that could end up being a sellout shot.
Okay.
But that's what I was talking about. That's ideal. That is a really good shot.
I also kind of like playing the 10, though. You play the 10 with a little bit of draw, and then you get over to that safe area regardless, Then you still get your chances of getting out.
True. Very true.
I like going for the shot sometimes.
We've noticed. We've watched you play.
But when it works out, boy, oh boy, do you feel like a hero.
And when it doesn't, you feel like a moron.
Sometimes. What do they say? It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Yeah, boy. This is not...
That's how
I
feel
about
about...
the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
This isn't OnlyFans, or this isn't Tinder, or...
We're not talking about that. We're talking about pool.
You're talking about love?
Don't you love pool, Dale?
I do.
Me
it's
too.
not the same.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dear Lord. Help me. Somebody in the chat, please help me.
Help me.
That'll really turn out well, I'm sure.
Ooh. Well, that didn't do Rob any favors. Let's see here. Dillhole says, what's the game called where you rack like 8-ball minus 2 of them and shoot either stripes or solids in order like 9-ball? Is it King's Crown?
What? I've never heard of such a thing.
Starts with an S for that game. Chris Green says.
Wow, way to narrow it down, Chris. Everybody should know it now.
Super Ball? I mean, it sounds like a kind of fun. Hello, Amy Cools. How you doing?
What's going on, Amy?
It sounds... Shitball? Like, is it...
Is it shitball, Chris? Come on, man. You were so helpful. I don't want to pick on you because you were so helpful with tonight, you know? What a great shot.
That was really nice.
That was a really good shot. And now Mark has got the 7 and the 8 to
Saratoga.
conclude this first set.
Salado?
No, it's not Salado.
Saratoga? That's what Amy Cool said? Yep. Oh.
It is Salado? No.
No, Saratoga.
Saratoga?
Yeah.
You all right?
Oh, when I inhaled, when I thought that 7-ball wasn't going to fall, I got a little...
Excited?
I was cleaning with bleach yesterday, and it really messed me up, Dale. It dried out my insides. But I guess that's why you shouldn't drink bleach when you're cleaning with it.
Justin Ellingson says, or asked the question, are we buffering?
Personally, or the stream?
Yeah. I don't know if you are, but I don't think I'm buffering.
It looks like Mark got the first set.
Indeed. So, to go back to what Jim was talking about now, because it says race to 4 right above those little 8 balls. Watch this. Ba-doing. First one to 4. So, players have decided to take a short little break.
No puffing, Dillhole. I just pretty much choked on my own spit. I'm a real genius.
Men of real genius. We'll be back.
Hello.
Hi. We're going to turn that on so that weird thing that's happening right in front. I'll just put my hand in front of there and then see if that gets rid of. Oh, look at there!
It's the remix of Dale.
We're
Shredder.
We are fixed. So, well, now I have to find it. Andy Coons, let me know if you are still. Have you put in the order for this? I know it's either coming up soon, or you've already put
May 31st. It says it on the flyer.
Does it?
It does. Bottom right corner.
Oh, no shit. All right. You've got...
Saratoga, Dillhole. Saratoga.
You've got 10 days to contact Andy Coons or, send him a message on WPPS or whatever you'd like to order. Either a jersey, a hoodie, or it's a half zip or a full zip, I believe.
That is a full zip track jacket looking kind of situation.
Yeah, they are really, really nice. I have a jersey.
I was going to say, you're leaning up against one right now, aren't you? Behind you in the chair?
I have the full zip, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that, let's see.
Little turn on the catwalk there, Dale. And we get to see him stand up and not be any taller. That's the one.
That's actually... This is the full zip.
Yeah, that's what that one is. The one on the flyer, at least.
They're comfy, like super, super comfy.
Cozy.
Yeah, baby.
No. Excuse me.
So here's what I was talking about with Andy, or Andy had mentioned he just bought one of these, or ordered, I should say. Then I'm going to put what he just ordered. I hope you don't mind, Andy, but I'm going to show everybody what you ordered.
Chris Green says, look, $65 is my phone support call charge.
Son of a...
do, 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 do.
So if you want one of these, and I've mentioned this before, the magnets are really powerful. The only time that my chalk has actually come off of the clip itself is when I bump it against something.
Okay.
You know, like a chair or my high chair, my baby crib, any of those. Man, I should have really cleaned under my thumbnail before I took that picture.
Yeah,
just notice that.
It's pretty bad.
Ew, gross.
You are not cut out to be a hand model.
It's a working man's hands.
I don't have those.
I've seen it. I know. All right, so go to billiards.com and check out all of their merchandise. But this is what Andy ordered.
Nice.
So that is the top side of the clip where the chalk attaches to. And then on the right is the Brave Billiards logo, and that's on the underside. Very cool. Love it. And this is the chalk holder that he ordered. WPPS. That's very nice.
Very nice. Are the chalk holders 3D printed?
I believe so. Yes, indeedy.
Are they kind of like more of a hard material, or are they
hard.
little?
Yep.
Okay.
They're hard. And it actually comes with some stickers that you stick the piece of chalk in, or the sticker goes on the bottom of the inside of the holder.
Okay.
And then it, sticks in there. It makes it a lot easier to pull the chalk out when it's time to change, you know. But it does. They 3D print the holder itself because they take 4 different types of chalk: master chalk, Teom, Paglione, and the Predator chalk. So
no Kamui Roku.
I know. I think it's the same shape, isn't it? Kamui is the same.
No,
that's the 8.
It's the
octagon
6.
shaped.
It's the hexagon shape.
Or
the
hexagon.
Predator has the octagon.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Predator chalk. It just leaves crap all over the tables.
The new one, the pure chalk, the one that they have 3 different, like they have the soft, medium, hard. That chalk is not dirty. It's a good chalk. Very similar to Taum. But I mean, I feel like that's the benchmark at this point in pool. That Taum chalk, real nice. Taum.
I don't know. I call it Teom. I don't know. I don't know what the correct pronunciation is.
The chalk that you hope you do not drop in a pocket.
Yeah, at $25 a pop.
Yeah. That'd be a good racket. Just search through the trap at the bottom of diamond pool tables here at Varsity Club. You'd probably be able to make a mint selling chalk back to people.
Mm-hmm.
Bet people do that with golf balls too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Dig them out of the pond or the woods, and yeah, no doubt. Yes, and Andy Kuhn's actually made a very good point, too, that Brave Billiards is based out of Sheboygan. So Dave and Brad Gillette, they're actually making all of those for the Midwest KO Challenge, and they look really cool. The design is fabulous. They've done an incredible job, so I can't wait to see those once they're done. But, yep, they are Wisconsin-made.
Made in Wisconsin.
Scotty.
Scanny.
Okay, we're back, and we're playing 9-ball. So, Rob must win this set, or the match is over.
Oof.
6-ball, or a 3-ball is ugly. 4-ball is ugly. I mean, they're nice balls, they just...
Ooh, what do you like here, Dale? Playing the left side of the 1 ball, get it down below the 6, try to get it behind the 4. Yeah. That'd be a dirty safety.
Dirty. I just banked the 1 right now.
I like playing safe. Not a lot of future in this rack if you make it. The 2's hanging, though. But you can't. It's tough to get from the 2 to the 3. This is a good 3-foul rack if you get him on the first one.
Oh, good point.
Oh, why not just cut it in? But see, now I think this is where Rob's going to have a lot of issues. He doesn't play a lot of rotation.
I think if he wanted to be aggressive, he could go rail first on the 2, bump into the 4 and the 7, and kind of break them up just a smidge.
Ride the 9.
And he could, he could do that too. Just let all hell unleash.
Might as well.
But he could still end up with a cut or a bank on the 3 if he so chooses to do that. That's the very aggressive style, not what I would recommend. Something that Chris Green would probably shoot.
Oh, well, at least you can see the 3.
Yeah, here's the bank. Here's the bank with an angle to get to the 4. Tom Jeffers, what's going on?
Mark, the score is correct. This is the first rack of the 9-ball set. I really want to see them play some 10-ball.
Hell yeah, me too. What's going on, Dingaling?
What's a ding-a-ling?
Mark Bell. His last name is Bell.
Oh, ding.
Ding.
Ding dong.
I didn't say dong.
Ding.
Again, that's
Ding dong.
Vincent Didio. That said that, Mark.
Who said bell? Ding dong.
He's former military, so shoot your ass.
Been shot at before. That's all right.
Trevor Simpson saying Mark is big as a house. Oh. And yes, he can say that because.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that was the danger.
Oh, nope.
Are you okay?
I'm just reacting to the table.
Yeah. Let's react to this one over here.
Just ding. Oh, I'm tracking the conversation in the chat and the.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Man, that 6-ball went pretty wild there.
Wild. Just ding.
Ding.
Like a doorbell.
Or a call bell at the like a hotel.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, almost.
Ride the 9. Do it, Mark.
I would almost be tempted to at this point. Why not? You already won the first set, right?
What do? You bank back?
No. I thin it on the top side, run it into the 7, and holy cow, there's balls flying everywhere.
He was aiming full on that. Well, this is best case scenario for Rob.
Yeah, this is almost a straight in shot on the 4 and the side, and there's a lot of stop shots going on there. 7 to the 8 is basically the hardest.
I feel like 6 to the 7 is interesting.
Trevor Simpson says, ding with no dong. Just.
Oh, what is it in Rocky 2? Or was it Rocky? Ding, ding.
Ding with no dong sounds like a real personal issue for maybe some males, you know? Because without a dong, you really don't have much of a ding anymore.
That's true.
You know?
Wait a minute. What are we talking about right now?
I don't know. This stream.
What
this has been one of those nights where you hope that everything that's gone wrong that's it.
What is playing
that's
on
not our stream.
What is playing on the big TV in the pool room?
That is not our stream. Uh-oh. What a fortunate.
He's going to get away with it.
That is a really fortunate rub.
Rocky 3. Thank you, Steve.
That could have been disaster for Rob.
Well, and he hit it to do that. I mean, he stunned that ball.
These shots can be really difficult. Yeah, there's.
Oh
my God.
So, okay, based off
That's
of
a lot of sound effects going on there.
2 rolls in a row like that, though, like,
Brutal.
Rob needs to get this rack down and get this set. Well, obviously he needs to continue, but I feel like pool gods are favoring him at this point.
For this game, for sure.
Yeah.
And, of course, Mark Bell is doing his Tony the Tiger impression. Excellent. Well done. Relatively.
Great.
Oh, look at this. Going to sit right in front of the
Right in
pocket.
front of the side pocket.
That is not at all what Mr. House wanted.
Okay. Rob is probably going to try to soft roll this and hold this ball. That's the way he shoots.
I think I would too.
I hate that.
I think you almost have to,
It's
though.
a good stun, though, just to hit the top rail and come back down.
As soon as they look over here for the 3rd or 4th time, we're going to wave to them. Because they're watching that TV up there and they're wondering where it's coming from. So as soon as they look over here, just wave, you know. We're messing with some of the patrons here in the varsity club.
The varsity club patrons.
We're like,
Oh, is he?
is that live?
I think. Oh.
Is that, are we on TV?
Oh, he hit that too hard.
Way too hard. Well, he is okay, though.
He's going to thin cut it and then end up on the top left rail and take the 9 ball down in the bottom left corner. Or he's going to make the 8 ball go 2 rails and scratch in the bottom left corner.
Well, you are a confident commentator.
Well, you know, he's a friend.
There's the curse. Oh, he is not comfy. Not comfy at all.
Bank it and ride the 9. Ride the 9.
There is a good chance if he hits this thin enough where the cue ball does come 3 rails and run into the 9. There's no doubt. Or, yeah, scratch right in the side.
This is a really thin cut, though.
And it's in your pocket besides.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, the second back off. Yikes.
Well, 3rd time's the charm.
Hey, it worked for our mixing board. This is something that you'll probably never hear me say again for the rest of my entire life. But as of today, thank God for Chris Green.
No.
He's going to get away with it again. Kind of. Yeah, it's not the easiest shot for, well, if you want to practice a spot shot, this is about as close as you can get to practicing it for Mark. So, by show of hands in the chat, how many of you are here on Outer Points Productions for the very first time tonight? By show of hands.
As a narwhal lover, I'm here for the first time.
I'd like to know.
Oh, he hit that good. Got a tester, but
I'd like to know who our first-time viewers are. We'd like to welcome you, and thanks for being here. Again, this is the KO Challenge 1.4, which is $4.99 and under Fargo. Started with 64 players, and this is the last match of the first round. So immediately following tonight's match, I'm going to be doing what, Vincent?
the redraw for the second round.
Yeah, baby. Because it's not your tradition. Oh, look at that. Beautiful shot. $4.99. And come on, Mr. House.
Looks like we got Roger Pregler here for the first time ever.
Oh, nice.
First time.
Make it his last time.
Hippie Bus Boutique.
Put him
Hello.
Put him in timeout for 8 years.
Steve Kilberg says most of us tonight have been here 3 times.
Oh boy. Craig Bear.
Good one.
Not his first time. Thank you. I like that name, Hippie Bus Boutique.
So, Hippie Bus Boutique, I have a question for you. I have never played an APA league in my life. What is a 6-6?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that either.
I don't even know if there's any APA leagues.
Not in
this
Wisconsin that I
area.
know of.
Yeah.
It's working its way here, from what I understand, via the Steyers, along with the Ultimate Pool. Was
The second one, yeah.
yeah, there were talks about it in the,
about
in the
for
very
APA?
back, I don't know, a year ago.
All right, Mark. Let's talk about the scoring a little bit. Let's sort this out. What's the issue? Mark Bell. We can figure this out. I will not give up on you. Oh, never had a Fargo rating. Dang.
Fred Renner says there is an APA league in Nakusa.
Okay. Okay, Mark Bell gets it. All right.
So Hippie is 2 to 3 inning player. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Robert Stahl, first time. Just love watching pool and playing. Just retired, so I am finally able to play more than a couple of times a year. Nice. Well, welcome,
Okay.
Robert. So, yeah, just a real brief description of the scoreboard down at the bottom. Because we are potentially going to play 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball. That's why all of those balls are spread out on either player's name there. So the very outside, we play 8-ball first. All of these matches, every single one of them, is playing a race to 4 8-ball first. Then they go to a race to 5 9-ball. If it does go to a third set, it will be 10-ball race to 4 as well. And the Vincent Didio Memorial Pocket.
That wasn't the pocket.
It wasn't the pocket's fault. No, it's just not a good delivery of the cue ball.
Oh, thanks, Craig. Okay. So the 6-6 reference is rating for 8-ball and then 9-ball.
Yep. Chad Johnson just kind of confirmed that as well.
Man, look at this community coming together.
Right?
I love it.
Be nice to see that on Wisconsin Pool Players Society, wouldn't it, Andy Coons? Sheesh.
Oh,
Man.
What are we doing in this rack, Dale? What's
There's-
he eyeing up? We're going to ride that 9
Absolutely.
into the sunset.
Why wouldn't you? Combo 1-9 drill right between the 7 and the 8.
Man, I like the I like a safety just kind of rolling up on the 4 and 2 ball though.
Let's see if he can just... And doesn't even
Yeah.
hit it and scratches in the side.
And then ties up the
ties
2
up
ball.
the 2 ball and almost tied up the 1 as well.
There is a possibility if Rob thinks of this. You can tie up the cue ball on the 8 and hit the 1. But I don't know. I like 3 fouling. Or at least trying to.
It's one of my favorite things to do to irritate my opponent.
Dude, it gets you at least a 2 spot in a set, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steve Kilberg, Q in the side. Why wouldn't you play the Q in the side?
oh, goodness. Ugh. Sorry, we got some gremlins in the booth.
He may end up getting out of this rack, which looked really tough. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful. Oh, that's nice.
oh,
Oh, boy.
oh, man.
Lots of. Ooh, this is like the 4th of July here in the booth.
Fireworks.
Ooh. Oh, oh. Ooh. Amy Cools says, oh, my gosh. And then he gets
Not lucky.
he gets drilled by one of the outer points in the on the side pocket. Those will jump up when you least expect it.
Roger Pregler says, Dale, you just showing up is enough to irritate your opponent.
Wow.
Roger with a shot.
Yeah, because they're afraid, Roger, like you.
Ooh. Are we gonna see
They're scared.
We're gonna see a nice long race between Little Cheddar and Roger Pregler someday
I don't know
on
if
the
he's.
stream?
I don't know if he's got enough years left on his life
For
for a long race. I don't think he could hang.
Thank you so much, Hippie Bus. Dale puts a lot of time into making sure this is good. And Al, thank you very much.
What's going on, Al Holden? Al Holden is going to be returning to the booth, folks, just so you know.
Womp womp.
And we'd like to apologize for this way ahead of time, but at his wedding, Dumper Dan is he was the best man. So he's one of the Sheboygan fellers. So Dan, oh boy, that was not.
Okay.
I thought that was going in too.
Well, first I thought that cue ball was gonna pop the 8 in.
I
think Rob just needs to blast the hell out of this 7 ball.
Just bank it in and
just.
Or try to bank it in the upper left-hand corner and slide that cue ball left and maybe make the 8 in the side as well.
That's a good idea.
Because it's kind of in a precarious spot right there. I think it. Well, let's take a look at it. Oh boy, I think it's resting right against the outer point. Normally, that would be a good thing for most guys. Not in this situation.
Hi-oh.
Yikes. So Dumper Dan and Mike Niver are going to be taking on Grace Seek and Mark Scafidi. And Al is going to grace us with his presence, I believe.
Nice.
I will, you know what? I think I even have. Well, the next match I mentioned before, is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Hippie Bus, we are in Fond du Lac. Not Fond du Lac. We're
Really?
in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Sorry, Dale. We're at Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Like I said, I'm still tired from the
Pool Hall Championship.
Pool Hall Championship event.
Sure. It's a likely excuse.
Yeah.
Seems legit. It's not, but
feels legit.
Given the fact that it was 3 days ago.
Takes me a while to catch up. Got old batteries.
Oh, look at this. Whoa, goodness.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you what.
Nice shot, Rob.
You better bear down on this because you have to have this game.
See, and he was just eyeing up to play it down in the bottom left corner, but he just should just let his stroke out a little bit and just play it in the bottom right. It's natural. Natural, Rob. Mr. Scheer.
Mr. Scheer.
Mr. Scheer. Got it. See, just like that. Nice shot, Rob. Get off the rail. There you go.
Yeah, not that Vincent is cheering for Rob in any way, shape, or
He's
form.
my friend.
I know.
I'm trying to be non-biased, and if he messes up, I'll say he messed up. Just like automatically, he's shooting lefty. What an idiot.
Yeah, Aaron, I'd love to say that you're wrong, but
I actually always forget it when there's so many people that I know that shoot pull lefty, and I always forget
Center
that they're
pocket.
lefty. Nice shot, Rob.
Center pocket, 1-1.
And this is how you start a forest fire. One little ember.
You're good at it. I predict the 9 ball is going to go 5-4 in favor of Rob. And then we're gonna be tied up at 6 apiece. Wait, that'd be 1 7 7
All
7.
tied up at 6 apiece.
Let me do the math here. Be 5 and 7, 5 4. Actually, you know what's funny about that is if Rob wins this 5-4, Mark would actually be ahead by 1 game because it would be 8 to 9. But
that doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, right? I love this format.
Doesn't matter at all.
Here's what's coming up tomorrow night, as I had spoke of earlier.
Look at that.
Spencer Rolfe and Kendall Cook from the Mad Apple. They got their shirts on right there already, taking on the winner of 1.0, the very first Knockout Challenge,
So
Mike Masevich.
I do have a question about that photo, Dale. Did you make it to where you were bigger in the photo or to where Mike was smaller in the photo?
It's none of your damn business.
Well, fair enough. Wow, he hit that square.
So square that nothing's going in.
Yeah. Somebody needs to tell Rob to breathe.
Just breathe. Mark Bell, I'd take $50 on Dale in that match.
Oh, if you were to play Roger. I'd sweat that one with you, Mark.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Please. Please do. I'll even cover half of everybody's expenses on that match. All right, it is confirmed.
Oh.
It is confirmed with Al Holden that Dumper Dan match will be commentated by Little Cheddar and Al Holden. And may God have mercy on all of your souls.
So, I know I usually say ride the 9 as a joke, but I actually like thinning the 1 to play the 9 here and just let the 1 get up table. Just create separation, take a chance at the 9.
I love that shot, actually. I think it's a fabulous idea.
This works too. I mean,
If you get behind it.
No, he's got it.
I think he can see a piece of it.
I think there's a jump, but with the 2-ball where it is, I don't know if he can hit it clean. Oh, no, he can't hit that clean unless he swerves. I've been wrong a lot before, though.
We've seen you play on the stream.
All of the time.
You're the only person in the state of Wisconsin, and probably the entire Midwest, that has their own pocket named after them.
I think I might be the only person in the world with a pocket named after them.
There's been more games that have gone to die. And, I mean, some people's games they quit playing after the demoralization of your pocket.
Yeah. I've almost quit because of that pocket, but you know, I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
It's not
I
the
can't give it up.
pocket's fault.
I just can't give up pool.
Would you go for a 3-foul here?
I actually like this table.
Well, I keep it very clean.
Sorry, I like this layout.
Okay.
1 in the top left, slide over for the 2 in the same pocket. 3-ball, 4 in the side, 5 up over for the 6. Yeah, it goes. This table goes. But I just feel like that first foul positioning the 1 is the toughest part. Now let's just see if Rob is going to be, it looks like he's going to be following straight to play the 2 in the side.
So I got to go back to
1784.
Trevor Simpson said he was worried about being chopped liver. I'm not sure. Did we leave Trevor out of a conversation that
Did we?
He was.
It was when they were talking about the APA. He said, as for Fargo, I believe there is a conversion chart that puts APA 6 around 525 Fargo.
So I bring up Trevor Simpson for this exact reason. Trevor he's become a very good friend of mine, and I believe he feels the same, but you just never know. But Trevor is. I asked him to commentate on my match tomorrow, and I think it's going to be Trevor and Chris Green in the booth. So it is. That's 2 nights of a disaster waiting to happen in a row.
Oh yeah. Well, at
Again.
least Trevor is a techie guy.
Yeah.
He will figure it out. That is literally his job. Right?
True.
He's an IT guy.
And Chris. Well,
And
that's
Chris. And
yeah.
Chris. That's going to be a boring stream to watch. And on the.
I don't understand why he put inside English on that.
I don't think he meant to. So Dustin, you're gonna love hearing this one, Dale.
Probably not.
Dustin, thank you so much. He said, "Hi guys, congrats, Vincent on Teams. Also heard they are pulling Sesame Street off of PBS due to a lack of funding. I just need to know if the stream is going to be okay." So I do believe that I read that Sesame Street
What an asshole.
is going to be going to Netflix. So
Oh, man, I got a couple of words for you, Dustin. Oh, and by the way, the jersey that I was going to order for you, guess what? It's going to have something completely different on it now.
yeah, Dale's probably going to use it to wipe his
Ball
cheddar.
in hand miss on the 4 ball
Wait.
by Mr. House.
That wasn't a ball. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
he did
because
have
he
ball- Yeah, he
scratched.
did have ball in hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
And
We've all done it.
And which pocket is that, ladies
Yours.
and gentlemen?
Yours.
A ball in hand miss is actually how our match ended for teams. It was interesting. It was a ball in hand miss and then a swipe on the 8 ball.
I want to go back to the diss from Dustin Clark. I
think
don't
we
care.
should. I think we should
don't
just
care about
carry
your-
on.
I don't care about your ball in hand miss. What the?
Dude, you know that was the best.
He does it again.
Oh,
It draws
no.
right into the. I don't know. Man, this trying to get perfect shape just does not work.
I believe that Mr. Roger Pregler just tossed a $5.
You know why he did that?
No.
That's the PBS funding. I guarantee you that's exact.
Oh.
Roger Pregler has never once donated to this
He
stream.
picked the best time to do it. There, Dustin. Stream is saved.
Oh, God. I knew it. What a jerk.
Oh, wow. Ooh, he got pretty straight on that 7 ball.
Oh, my God.
Just gonna draw back a little bit on this, maybe.
Yeah, one rail and a. Oh.
Oh,
He's going to just take the. This is kind of steep.
yeah.
This is actually pretty. He may have to run into the 9 ball.
Well, he's queuing a little bit above center. Let's see how it goes.
I think he's going to run into this
and
9.
He's spinning. No, he'll get past it. Yep.
Wow.
No, he hit that ball full and spun. That was a real golden opportunity for Rob, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that $5 is going to save it.
Oh,
Wow. That almost stood the test of time on the table there.
That 9 ball doesn't fall on any other table in this room, though.
No. Had that been hit any harder, that would still be standing there.
Wow.
2 to 1.
Oof. That's
Phew.
tough. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this table plays a little tighter than the other tables, but it's cleaner than the other tables. So there's that little bit of slide that'll just help a ball go in. You know what I mean, Dale?
I do.
You know what I mean, Burn?
Did you see that white diamond table that was put in?
Yeah. I saw a picture of that.
Oh, my God, is that thing go? I would love Andy to buy that for me. I don't think it's really asking that much.
We'll just tape this one off, get a couple cans of Rust-Oleum, and go at it.
White spray paint, sure.
Just we'll get some 400 and 800 grit sandpaper, prep the top, just hit it a little bit. No big deal.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, put your hands together for Roger Pregler, because otherwise we would not be having any more matches. That is, yeah. Here, let me help you out. Thanks for all you do, Roger. And I mean, that's, you want to say the tip of the iceberg? It's like the bottom side of the iceberg.
The bigger part.
Right.
Oh, and Dustin Clark.
Look at the emoji that goes along with it, too.
A lot of generosity going down to save PBS tonight.
This is, you know what, Dustin? I'm not sure whether I should say thank you or not. I don't know what to do in this situation.
Thanks, Dustin. There you go. You didn't have to do anything, Dale.
Man, I'll tell you what. I love the friends I have.
I like that push. Leave it long, thin, tough.
Chris Green even said, I do have a painter as a sponsor. We could get Kevin Dorn and Lynn. And, well, actually, I should say that the right way. We could get Lynn Dorn here and have Kevin, help out. Because she's the professional.
Kevin picks up the dog poop, right? Was that
Correct.
the thing that was, yeah.
Correct.
Sorry, the dog.
Doo-doo.
Excrement.
The duty.
Excrement. Ooh. This is going to be something. It's going to be tough to get on that 2-ball.
Here's a funny about that is Mark left Rob with almost the exact same shot, only worse,
but
from the push-out.
A harder shot to make, but better cue ball if you just roll it. Because that'll come straight down and probably clip the 9. Move things around. I mean, hitting the 9 would be perfect to stop for the 2-ball, but, or you just ride it, clip the 9, bounces off the 3, goes into the bottom right corner. Oh, and he drills it. And he bumps the 2 out.
Oh,
wow.
And has a shot.
Nice shot, Rob.
Wow. That was huge.
That was very huge. Now let's just hope he hits this 2-ball right.
Yeah, it's got to go right back between the 6 and the 9 to get shape on the 3-ball. And it's almost maybe a little bit of left center.
You can spin it below the 6 too, though, can't you?
Oh, wait. He hit that so hard. He did not need to do that.
I think that's going to be the general consensus for a lot of his shots. Oh, this is looking like, is he going for the 7? Nice shot.
Yeah,
wow.
No shot on the 3, though.
See, and that's where, what did he point?
I'm not sure.
Can he see the 3-ball? I think he can actually see it. It was good. They're asking about that last shot. It was good, though.
Yeah, regardless, and I would have told him the same thing no matter what. Only in certain situations am I going to leave the booth. I was not asked to come out and watch that hit, so I will not make a call on it.
Well, and also the screen in the pool room is playing on the delay, so he could have checked himself.
Very true.
That'd be a good one to tell everybody.
That would be good.
Just because it's been fun to say this all night in the chat.
Chris Green said the 3 moved.
Vince says, yes, Chris.
Oh, is he going to get away with it? Look at this. It's going to hug the backside of that 5 ball.
Wowza.
That is a nice little fortunate roll for Rob.
Would you say he sheared it?
Oh, boy. Now we're really reaching.
You should be used to reaching, Dale.
Oh, funny. So very funny.
I do my best. Clean.
Yeah, and almost. Oh,
And
look at this. Oh, right back at you.
Well, Rob can see the right side of it. Rob's going to thin this in the side pocket and scratch in the top right.
Yeah, way to.
Is he looking to cut it up in the top left? There's no way.
Now I really want to see him make it. Just always.
Okay.
Is he playing combo? No.
Yep.
Put the cue ball behind the 8 somewhere. You don't try to make this ball.
Does he hit this 5?
What?
Oh, it looked like he might.
Oh, okay. So he did put
Smart.
it where he was pointing.
It's smart. That was a smart shot. I think it's the first time I've called Rob smart. Or something that he did smart.
You know, with that $15 in donations tonight, I think we're set for another year.
That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Huge.
pretty much, that covers the production cost.
It keeps the doors open, keeps the light on. We can't turn the AC on, though, not without another $5.
So, yeah, if Chris, anybody, if you want to donate another $5, we could turn the air conditioning on because we are.
And then for 10 cents a day, you guys can feed me.
That's
Just
it.
throwing that one in there. Yeah, I'm small. Oh.
Did not leave Rob with the easiest of shots, though.
But he left him a shot, and if he rolls it, that's a combo to the 9 in the side.
He's got to shoot the 4 first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the 4 ball.
And that's okay.
Okay, so he jacks up, stops the 3 ball, plays the 4, gets a round table behind the 5 ball to combo the 9 on the side.
Sometimes I'm kind of wondering myself if this would have been better if we would have just not had the audio for the rest of the night.
Perhaps. Yeah, but we figured it out.
Chris figured
Figured it out.
Chris did an amazing job. You were very helpful as well, though.
I did my best.
You did. I think you did fantastic. I would not have done that by myself.
I would have guessed a firmware update before a driver update. So my guess would have not worked.
Holy
wow.
overcut. And he did nudge. He nudged the 9 with his hand, but I think we're just going to leave that
Well,
where it is.
I mean, it's almost it's like an inch and a half off. Yeah. Oh, maybe 2 inches over. Yeah.
Let's ask Mrs. Didio.
Mrs. Didio.
Mrs. Didio,
The awesome Didio.
the bestest of the Didios.
The bestest of my Didios, like my household. 'Cause,
Sure.
I don't know. My mom's pretty rad. But she only jumps in the stream when I'm playing. She never wants to listen to me talk. Like most of the lady Didios in my life. The 2 of them.
Wait, don't you have female dogs?
1 female dog.
Okay.
She doesn't listen too much to me either.
Yeah. I have one of those too.
Then the boy dog listens, but doesn't acknowledge.
Doesn't care.
He'll look at me and be like, whatever.
Yeah, I get it. I'm still not gonna do it, but I heard you. Speaking of women and gay engagements and wives and so on, you've heard of my newest engagement as well?
No.
Happened like 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
No.
Sure. We'll let Mark shoot this 3-ball first, and then we'll put that up there.
Oh, wow.
That is a miss. So, Lacey Torzewski and I are going to tie the knot because she was here playing with Tim Schatz in the Scotch doubles, the very first match, as a matter of fact. And because of Tim, they ended up losing. Lacey shot perfect, in my opinion. So she's going to be dumping him, and just looking for a taller, better partner. So this is because we work together so well for the Ronald McDonald House charity and everything. This is going to be one of the autographed pictures that we're going to be selling for charity. I love you, Alex. Alex, you are the bestest person on the planet. She's listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
is.
that's
She
why
said, "What's the
she's-
question?" I'm baking, and then I forgot what the question was. So there's that. And Taylor Collar.
No, we don't talk to him.
Well, we will. She agrees with me. My wife loves my mom.
Hippie Bus Boutique, you mentioned earlier that when I had asked if this is your very first time here on Outer Points Productions, and you answered that honestly, please be aware that 90%, what would you give a percentage that we say is bullshit?
Oh, strong. That's why there's a booth to hold it all in. Oh, is this gonna?
Oh, yeah, it is for sure. Right behind the eight ball.
Wow.
Right behind the eight ball. Yeah. So the congratulations. Although I thank you very much, and Lacey, I'm sure thanks you very much as well. Nobody has ever seen her happier than what she is right now. I can't even continue.
Yeah, majority of the conversation that happens
It's horse hockey.
in this little room. Horse hockey.
Hey.
Oh man, I don't know. He might. He's quicker with the hands on the soundboard.
Easy.
Taylor. Oh, nice hit on the 3-ball.
Oh, and it snuggles up against the floor. He's got a shot though. It does slide past the 9-ball, so it's a matter of Rob. Just make the ball. Make the ball.
And miss it. If you leave the ball in the pocket, you can get fortunate and yeah.
Shadow fouls. I've never heard that one before.
Chalk foul.
A shadow foul.
Dance foul. A stance foul. That's awesome. You know,
I
you
wish
stand like a real prick. Foul. I don't
that's
like
a
it.
foul. I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. You need to stand a little bit different. It's ridiculous.
Get a little more support under your body there. The wind would push you over. I actually think I think it would have been the first lesson that I took with Tyler, because my stance was real whack when I first started with him. Whack. He like bumped my shoulder and like pushed me over. Smooth shot. And if you listen closely, you can hear the call of the beluga whale in the background.
You're such an asshole.
Sorry, the narwhal call. It sounds like. What was that, Dale? Are you doing okay over there?
Jerk.
This is the first, like, real attempt at the 9 combo
Yeah,
so far.
and I don't like it, to be honest. I would have shot that last shot.
I just hope he hits it enough. Yeah, he hit it with enough speed to not sell out the combo after. But
Probably sold out the rack, though.
yeah. Let's set it up for him again. Why not?
Well, 8 to the 9 could be the biggest issue here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, based off of that combo that he drilled earlier, can't blame him for trying it.
Glazing mugs. I like it.
Oh, you do pottery.
You'll pay attention for bullshit. That's pretty much all we talk about.
All right.
Ooh, this is a good angle. That's a very good angle to get to the 8. Middle ball. Maybe a little follow.
It's a long bridge.
Uh-oh. Oh, and it's going to scratch besides.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
That is
Goodness.
about as fortunate as it could have got for Rob.
Yeah.
Especially for where that 8 ball ended. But this is where it gets interesting. Does he play to go 2 rails? Or does he... Yeah,
Gotta
he's playing for
go
2.
just one rail.
You think so?
What did he... I'm wondering what he just asked.
Wait, what?
He just asked Mark a question here. Oh, I see what you're saying. So a short rail, long rail, and then
Yeah.
down. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I think we're... Yep.
Oh,
Perfect.
Ooh, just caught. Just caught a little piece of that outer point there and scooted it down the table a little straighter.
Scooted it.
To make it 2-2.
2-2. Let's
And
go.
it is.
All tied up at 2.
What a major swing from Mark, going up 3-1 in the second set, and 2 away from finishing the match. To now we're tied at 2 apiece. Majors.
And I feel like Mark's bridge was really funky on that shot on the 8 ball.
Chris Green, outer points position. I like that.
Yeah.
I want to teach that. Let's do outer points position tonight. Right in the middle. Mo boat in.
Well, what?
Mo boat in. Sorry.
So no 9 ball breaks in this format.
No, sir. Or ma'am. Yep. So 8 ball is very self-explanatory. 9 ball is all the slop in the world except for the break.
Speaking of break, Rob sure does break 9 ball like terrible.
If you do say so yourself.
There's another word that I wanted to say, but
Like shite.
I'm trying to keep it PG.
And another first for Outer Points Productions. Well, that made the 6 ball a little bit more challenging. You're going to have to play the 6-8 combo. Getting from the 2 to the 3 is going to be probably the most difficult shot.
All right, you draw back on the 1 ball, clip it off the side of the 8, clear it for the 6 later. 2 ball goes in the side, and you run down really far. Oh, nope, can't do it now.
All right, none of the above what Vincent was talking about just happened.
Such a good plan.
I can tell. Yes, indeed.
But I think he...
Safety. Safety. Play the 9. Ride the 9.
Ride that 9.
It's a two-way shot. Ride the 9, put the cue ball behind the 4. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, Rob. I actually feel like... Does he have the angle to roll up to get to the 3?
Either way, I'm riding the 9.
Legitimately? Or are you messing with me?
No, I would ride the 9.
Okay. Oh. Well, that happened.
Well, given where that cue ball is now, getting from the 2 to the 3 might be a whole lot of fun. And now the 3-9 is lined up. Might be a short rack.
Thanks, Justin. I thought everything sounded good too, but you know. Yeah. I don't understand unless he was trying to go for the 9 because he was drawing the cue ball on that one. I'm puzzled.
Puzzled.
I'm Rubik's cubed.
Are you in need of a
Nap. I don't like napping.
No. Some vitamin D in a bottle?
Some sun drop?
Yep.
Actually, I got about halfer.
Oh, then you don't need one.
I don't think I need one.
Oh, and he gets it.
Wow.
He cheats the hell out of the pocket.
He really stroked that good.
No doubt.
Nice shot, Mark.
This is a big turn of events. He's going to get that game back right quick. Indeed.
Yep.
So going for the 9 ball by Rob ended up costing Rob an early rack. Ouch.
It does feel like fall today, Jim.
So have you ever been up to Shawano Lake?
No.
So
Never heard of her.
the Cheddar family went on Friday afternoon or Saturday. We went up to Shawano. We took our camper, and it was myself, Mrs. Cheddar, and 2 of the little Cheddars.
Okay.
And the dogs. And Saturday was, mid 60s, low 60s, somewhere around there. And progressively every day got worse and worse and worse. And when we left at 11:30 on Tuesday morning. It was 15 minutes away from pouring rain and 46 degrees.
Yay.
Brutal.
Well, at least you guys
weather.
had the camper, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine tent camping in that?
Nope. We don't tent camp anymore.
Fancy folks.
Yeah, we camp the heart. We camp. Look at all the balls going in, for God's sakes. I tell you what, he's very fortunate that 2-9 does not line up.
Well, this is a good opportunity for Rob to get one back. 6-ball run. This is pretty cookie cutter. Looks like what, a stop shot on the 2, or does that leave a little
play
back
the 3 in
angle?
the side. Yep, I agree.
Why are you even messing with the rail?
Yeah, given that he's left, he's going to shoot this right-handed too. Danger.
Just grab a rake, man.
Yeah, I would actually put it. Let me. I would actually put the cue ball right there.
Yes.
and just draw it out away from the rail a little bit. That's it.
Oh, and even a stop shot on the 2-ball leaves
Yeah.
that back angle on the 3 to get the 4. Easy peasy.
Yeah, anything other than don't. See, that's just too much movement for that cue ball.
And now he's
unnecessarily.
and now he has a weird angle on the 4, or on the 3 to get to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Although hitting the make on the 3 will push the 4
Probably
wherever.
into a bad position.
Behind the 5.
Right?
Pocket the 2, play the 9.
Oh, all in. I see what he was saying, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
dangerous. Way too dangerous.
That's a swing. He actually might make the 4 on the side here.
No.
No?
Nope. 4 is going right at the 5 ball.
Is it? Oh, you're right. I was looking at the monitor. Wow.
Look at this. And it's going to sit right. Jesus.
When in doubt, beat it like your name's Bobby Brown. Holy moly.
I'm not even sure what the hell just
The
happened.
cue ball and the 4 ball both jumped.
They were so far off the tarmac. I didn't even know if that was coming back down. Dear Lord. Oh, boy. He's left himself in a very precarious position here on this 5 ball. Being left, if he was right-handed, this would be a much easier shot. I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going forward with this, which is now even more scarier.
Well, I don't. Yeah. I like drawing that shot. What the heck? Did he just hit that really bad, or was he
Yeah.
playing safe?
No, he hit that.
Oh.
I'm not going to say it.
I like it, hippie bus. Fire the cue into the corner pocket. It will confuse your opponent for the remainder of the match. That's my kind of thinking.
Hell yeah. Jim, 100 miles per hour. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Well, he did not leave Mark with the easiest cut on the 5 ball. Look at where that cue ball is. I mean, it is resting tight against that rail.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to focus on shape here.
Nope, just
All he
make
has
the
to
ball.
Do is focus on the make. It's pretty natural and thin enough. It'll get to a good spot for the 7.
Oh, tried guiding it in a little. And has left.
He's left a rail first. But
Yep.
Is Rob going to see it? And is he going to check the spot? Because these pockets can be deceiving for rail first shots. I remember the first time I played on this table. That
Go right
was,
around it.
Right around it.
And he's going to hit this with a little. Oh, my goodness. This is going to cost him another game.
Why are you surprised?
Because he hit that so hard.
I mean, even at that, too, if you can see the full 5, the draw shot, you have so
Oh, no,
much.
he went rail first.
Oh, I know he did, but, like, if you can see the whole 5, like, the draw shot's there.
I would have hit that at a third of the speed. Half of the speed, not even.
Man.
Well, this 9 ball to put Mr. House on the hill. House on the hill.
Hippie Buzz just said, dang, I was kidding. Good timing.
All right. There's a house on the hill.
I think in Rob's head right now, he can't do anything right.
I believe you're correct.
And he needs a pep talk.
I think it would be a good opportunity, given that they're in the middle of a game, or in between games, to say, "Hey, I'm going to run to the bathroom
Okay.
and take a timeout." That's
I will keep, like, full timeout. Tell them, hey, I'm going to use the bathroom. Sit down.
give yourself, walk outside. Even if you don't smoke, it'd be a good time to start.
Well, you know, he scratches on the brake here or brakes dry. Just walk away from, tell him you're taking a break. Walk away from the table. Let him stew on it. Nifty little trick.
All right, break and run ends this match. We haven't had one yet this match yet, but you never know.
I don't know their individual Fargo's hippie bus, but I do know it is a $4.99 and under.
Well, I'll tell you what. I could tell you exactly what their Fargos are right now. Rob Scheer is a $4.75, and Mark House is a $4.41. Two to the three is brutal. Actually, 1 to the 2 is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave a bank there. Now 2 to the 3 is even worse.
Oh, but the safety behind that little wall down there.
Well, why'd you leave, Trevor?
Yeah, Trevor. What the heck?
Damn it, Trevor.
Oh, is he going for the bank?
You know what that was, holy cow, I'm not sure what's all happening there. Is he going to get behind the 3?
No.
He sure did not.
Rob needs to play this smart. He can see enough of the 2 ball, some bottom right, send the cue ball up table, probably leave it up on the top rail, cue ball down at the bottom rail. At least distance, you know?
Yep. Put the cue ball right where his tip of the stick is. Glad that all came out okay.
I just wonder if he's going to try to go for the make right now, which isn't the... Okay, there you go, Rob. That was a nice shot.
I think he can actually see it. Yeah, he can see it.
He hit it good, though. But, I mean, he left it tough to get back on the 3.
Forture.
Snacks for tomorrow. You guys get snacks?
What? You don't get snacks?
The heck, Chris Green. He's got a bag of chips somewhere in
I
here,
mean,
but I don't think they're edible.
He literally fixes the entire stream and now expects the world. You know? Man, I tell you, some people. Here's the safe.
There. Ooh.
Right behind the 4.
Nope, hitting the 4.
I think it's behind the 4.
Nah, he can see the right side of the 2 ball. Now what Rob should do is pretty much do exactly what Mark just did.
Yep, thin it.
Because he can hit it thinner. Or fuller, more full. Bank the 2, leave it on top of the 8. Cue ball comes down. Or you hit the piss out of the 2 toward the 9 ball and ride it.
Why wouldn't you?
Why not? It's amateur 9 ball pool. Let's get crazy.
That's what we do here at Outer Points.
9 combos only, 9 ball.
Not getting frisky.
I was just trying to make space for you over here. You just see you scooching around. Oh my God!
Yeah, I actually thought when that cue ball came back down, or the 3 ball, that 9 was going right in that corner pocket.
That would have been fortunate, but I don't know what he was. I don't know what his intentions were with that shot. Not that it's any of my business.
It's none your business.
It's not like I'm talking about this. Oh, was he trying to play it off of the 9?
I don't know.
I actually think he was trying to play it off the 9. Maybe. I don't know. I think that might be all she wrote. Stop shot, follow shot.
I think the 4 to the 5 is still going to be the telltale shot here. And you know as well as I do, what are the 2 hardest games to win?
Pool.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Look at this.
Fortune.
Yeah. This just made it 1,000 times easier to get from the 4 to the 5 because all you got to do is pull it back a little bit.
I feel like he can even play the 5 past the 8 ball in the corner.
I would just draw it back and play the 5 in the same pocket.
Same, but
Just like so. Now it might be all she wrote. Although he doesn't have an angle, he may have to go twice across.
oh, a nice little drag shot here. Leave the cue ball a little past where the 5 ball is. Then just take the cue ball up above the 8 to play it down in the pocket, the corner. Nope.
That other one is not going in.
Wow.
I still think we're going to play 10 ball tonight.
I'm hoping. Rob really needs to play this 5 ball really well, though. Because there's no rail first for this one. Not one that gets the cue ball anywhere constructive. Just draw it back. Can he borrow your stool?
That's kind of personal.
The step stool, Dale.
Oh.
See? That's...
He is okay. It's not what he wanted. Yeah, but there's still an out of this. Even though he does have to... Let me pull up Jan Tellerstrater.
Jan Tellerstrater.
Still got to go. Whoop, Jesus. Oh, right there. Perfect. And he missed it. Oh, you don't want to scratch.
Not again.
Yeah, that's the shape I would have played right there.
A nice little curve.
I don't know if he can see. And I wish VMAX would make something where you could straighten the line. Dear Lord in heaven, please help me.
So did you like the follow on the 6 ball there, or would you just kind of jack up a little bit or hit it pretty low, a little bottom left, kind of scooch straight up for the 8 ball down in the corner?
I would have just scooched straight up. In Rob's position, the way he has to take the easiest outs possible.
He does. Keep it simple, one rail. I mean, if you're making long shots, which he has been making some long shots, just don't be afraid to leave yourself the tough shot if it gets you the out.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And Rob's over there. He's just kind of giggling and then taking a slurp of his drink over there. And again, this is, you can't be upset at what just happened. You're the one that missed the 6 ball. Yep. I think he's going to cross bank this 8 in the side and then not even come close to making it and leave Rob with a straight in shot on the 8.
Oh, even better. He left him the angle
To get around the 9.
Yep. Picasso pool Telestrator.
Even here though, I if I was Rob, I think I would just play to the short side of the 9 and pocket the damn ball.
Well, so yes, but like he's been letting his stroke out a lot, so might as well just. Oh, cool. See, and that is how Rob normally plays pool. That type of shot right there, which is what he could have used. He hits 2 key balls like that. This is a completely different score line.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt. I'm a wee nervous.
There we go.
That
was a nice shot, Rob.
4-3.
A nice out.
I still think we're going to play 10 ball. I told you.
Yeah.
You can't. Winning that last game to move on to round 2 is not an easy task. And neither one of these guys have ever played on the stream before, so you've got to add that factor. I'm not sure how to. I think I'd be better off because I have a laser pointer. See, you could.
He has measles.
I could do that, but that it's just as he's right in his ear.
Right in the left ear.
But there's no snap to or anything where I can just, I can't draw straight lines. Just ridiculous.
What if you hold shift?
I'll try it. Shift.
and then click and nope. Well, worth a shot.
No, that does not work. Cue ball.
Oh.
That was saved.
Oh, and then
And no shot on the 2. Look at that 8 ball, Vincent.
that makes it neato burrito. That's what Rob needs to have happen here,
Yeah.
though. Something to kind of drag it out. I mean, you don't kick. Don't kick.
Trevor Simpson. Get good, Dale. I'm
Get
trying, damn it.
Some video game terminology with a G-U-D. Good.
The G-U-D.
Get good. Oh, this is going to bounce. It's going to jump off
Yeah,
the
this
rail.
one, you can't hit this at 40 miles an hour.
That was a nice hit.
I don't think I would have went for the hit on this, though.
Nope. I would have played a push.
Me too.
Played a push for the safety. Something.
Something.
And especially, like, in that, 550 under range, you play a push for a safety, chances are they're going to attempt the safe that you wanted to play, and they're not going to get it. And then you can play it. You can play a safety.
I get a kick out of where, look at the 5, 6, 7. They're all going to get played probably in the same pocket. Oh, look at this. The 8's going to go in. Oh, the 2's going to drop.
Oh, wow.
But look at what that did now to the 8. It just opened that up. And now, as long as Rob can get from, without being hooked on the 3 to the 4, and the rest is kind of elementary. Dear Watson.
So is there an intentional foul that's beneficial here? If you bank the 3 to put it in front of the 7 ball and let him deal with clearing out the 2 out of there? Or do you just smash it and let it ride?
Look at this. I think you
Let
smash it and let it ride.
Let it ride. Where's that 8 ball?
But look at what it did to the 5. There was a pocket for the 5 ball. Now it's really tough to get to. He's got to get to the short side of the 5 ball right where the 7 is. That's tough. Man, that was a really gutsy shot by Rob. And this one's going to be even harder because now he is going to be jacked up over this 5 ball to cut the 4, run into the 8 full to leave the 5 in the side. I mean, why wouldn't you play it that way? I see it happening.
Think he's going to drill it. Cue ball comes up to the rail that he was just standing at, hit the short rail, long rail, and then go full 3 rails to put that 9 ball in the corner pocket.
And then we go hill. It has to end that way.
It has to.
I mean, this set has to end that way. It won't end. It'll be hill. But you know what I mean. I think you got to finesse this a little.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, he's going to get safe. He did.
Oh, my goodness.
He sure did. But look he got shape on this 5.
He did.
Nick Sumnicked, what's going on?
Steve.
Three rail combo in the 9. Why wouldn't you?
So I actually like the jump shot carom going for the 9 here.
I think he's making the 9. I think he's actually intentionally making the 9 here.
It's a smart play. Yep. That is a smart play. But that's also the first foul of a potential 3 foul. And that 4 ball is actually in a good position to get locked up.
I actually like that. Pocket the 4 and just play a brutal safe on the 5.
Oh, you don't even need to do that. You can play a brutal safety with the 4 ball.
On the 4 right now.
Play it
Yeah.
between the 8 and the 6. Leave the cue ball on the right side of the 5.
Yeah, he's going to try and get out.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where you really need to think about the rest of the match. Instead of playing the hero, I like your call
but he hit
because
that. Not so good.
Those are the things that are going to happen
Yep.
when. And I'm not saying it was the absolute worst thing to do, but you have to still play within your Fargo, I
Yep.
guess. And I hate to say it that way, but
I actually.
a 625 player would be getting out on this rack. There's no question. Might get away with it.
Yep. Maybe.
A thin shot on the. It's not too bad.
Well, and I feel like this is the type of shot that you're tempted to spin a little bit outside, which could take you cue ball straight into the side
Right
pocket.
into the side pocket.
You knew exactly what I was going to say.
Without a doubt. And again, it's the this is the
Yep.
game that Mark has to have to win the match. So all of a sudden you're about to strike that cue ball, and then you second guess and you understroke it, and boink, right
Yep.
in the side.
Now, if he rattles this and leaves it
He's
hanging
going
like
forward.
he has with the last 2 5 balls.
He's going forward, though.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the short side of the. Oh, boy. Oh, he is very
Oh,
fortunate.
Wow. I thought that 7 was going to just cut it off.
Yep, right in the middle of it. But now he has to play this down in the lower right-hand corner, and there's no way to get shape to the 7 from there. Going forward, he's going to have to go all the way around the 8 and either play short side, and you can't draw.
Oh, left. You play a little bit of like top left to get that short side shape. See,
That's the smart shot.
That is the safety that
Rob-
they've both been able to play this whole match and haven't.
Yeah, Rob should have played that on the,
Yep.
like you called, either the 4 or the 5, one of the two.
Yep.
Well, the 4, obviously, because he hooked himself on the 5.
All right, let's see here. He kicks 2 rails.
Pockets it in the corner.
The cue
Shape
ball,
on the 7.
cue ball with the 6. 2 rails, clips the 6. Clips the 6 on the side closest to the long rail. And then the 6 comes up and cuts the 9 in the corner pocket.
I love it. And for any of our first-time viewers, if we're not, Vince and I would never do that. None of the commentators
Not in a
that
million
we're
years.
not intentionally mocking these players at all. There's a lot at stake in this match, this entire tournament. First place is $8,000. So we don't take that lightly, and neither do the players. We're just, this stream has always been about having fun, and sarcasm is our first language.
And when 9 ball is happening, it's fun to just call some
You betcha.
stupid 9 ball shots. 2 rails, smart. Oh.
And goes right around the 9. And kind of split things apart a little bit and made it a little
bit.
easier for
A little
Mark
bit.
to end this. Well, Adam, yeah, we're definitely mocking you.
Oh, actually,
We didn't even know you were in the chat.
I didn't even see that 3-rail hippie bus. That's a good call. There's actually a 3-rail path to the 6 ball on that last one.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't see it.
I have a feeling he's going to get 2 straight on this 7 ball.
Well, these are 4. I mean, everything's pretty natural here, but if you get straight, well, I guess getting straight on the 7 ball
Wouldn't be
isn't
the worst.
You just,
Yeah. Pull it back a little bit.
yeah. Or if you get to the wrong side of it, you just play it forward, and then you got the side pocket or the corner. This is the type of rack that allows you to get scrappy if you have to.
Scrappy.
Scrappy.
Scrappy-doo.
Scrappy do.
Straight on.
Nope, he got past it. Oh, he is straight.
I told you
Wow,
he
I
was-
thought it was going to roll past it.
I knew he was going to get straight on. Just you get that feeling. I don't know. I feel a miscue coming here on this cue ball.
Ooh, or he drills
Commentator's curse.
He drills this
Draws
draw
it back
shot
6
and
feet.
comes back and freezes on the rail. Hello, Todd. Was it Foles?
What's going on, Todd Foles? Todd was actually signed up for this tournament and had to withdraw. Don't blame him. Oh, boy, that's well hit. This is the perfect angle to just make it and scratch in the side.
Now, suppose he overhits it
And
it goes,
scratches in
and
the
it-
side.
or it goes 2 rails and freezes up on the 9 ball.
We are terrible. We've seen
Drilled
it. Oh, this is going right at the pocket too. Any
But
harder,
he hit
that
it with a
was
great
in, yeah.
speed.
All right, folks. This 9 ball for the final shot of round 1 of 1.4.
Now, suppose Rob pulls a really dirty move here and says,
I'd be-
foul. You were marking the table.
I would fly out of this booth.
And that's all she wrote.
That is done and done.
No 10 ball, Chris, unless me and Dale decide to grab some bar cues and play a quick race to 4 on the stream table, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I have to do a redraw, otherwise I would.
Yeah.
I definitely would. Well, folks, let me pull that up here. As always, thank you so very much for being here. Let me turn that light on so you can see us. Not that that's necessary, but
Not necessary.
if you weren't here earlier, don't go anywhere just yet because this is what's coming up tomorrow. As I had mentioned before. Ooh, we got a double.
Double down. Double.
Whammy. Let me make that go away. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Trevor Simpson and Chris Green are going to be in the booth commentating for the mic'd up Scotch Doubles 4.1 round 2. Spencer Rolfe and Kendall Cook of the Mad Apple and myself and Mike Masevich here from the Varsity Club taking on the Fox Valley Challenge, if you want to call it. It's the Battle of the Pool Halls. It's Pool Hall Championships Part 2.
Part the. Part the. I'm afraid if I
Are you having a stroke?
I'm afraid if I try to say it any more aggressive, the microphone's still going to be wet tomorrow night.
Right.
I am interested to see what game you guys will be playing.
Yeah, because tomorrow we're going to be spinning the wheel again. And for those of you who don't know, spinning the wheel is how the KO Challenge first started on deciding what game was going to be played for each match. That, after the Scotch Doubles, will be retired. And I'm actually going to put it in our display case.
Oh, really?
No more wheel.
No
more wheel.
I thought you were going to say no more Scotch.
No, no. We'll definitely do some more
The
Scotch. But
Are you just going to switch to the multi-game format, or just stick to like 8-ball tournament, 9-ball tournament, 10-ball tournament, or each round is a different one?
No, we're still going to do the format that we're using right now.
Okay.
8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, the same format. It's just longer races in each one.
Okay, yeah, I like
So-
that. So kind of like how it is for the multi-state challenge.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, correct.
Gotcha. I like it.
Yeah, this is a lot of, and of course we were talking about it the whole entire match. We would have loved to see this go 10-ball and to a shootout, but obviously Mr. House would have not been too happy about that. So we didn't get to a lot of our sponsors, or actually any of our sponsors tonight. So we're going to talk about them real briefly, and then we're going to call it a night. Actually, why don't you go take it over, will you?
Ooh, we'd like to thank Adam Carlson of Varsity Club, the owner of this beautiful establishment here, JP Shower Custom Cues, John Kramer of the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, Andy Coons, WPPS, Wisconsin Pool Players Society on Facebook, Dan Welsh, Dumper Dan's Charter, Pete Source of Source Martial Arts, Robert Miller, Conscious Carnivore, I can't read, Derek Schwartz of Avenue Auto, Bobby Joe Coons. I lost it. Hold on. I got this going on here. Let's hear. Where are we at? Bobby Joe Coons of Home Sweet Home. Rich Standler of Billet Spin. Jeff Hefter, actually.
Jason Harlan
of John Go Express. Cody Retlick of MAPS. Matt Strong, Strong Knife Co., Brent Lucas, MedState Amusement Games, Eddie Altman, Mako Tips, me, Vincent DiDio, Gallery 83 Tattoo Company, Brett Tovar, Tovar Construction, Lynn Dorn, LK Painting and Staining, Chris Green, Roger Pregler, and Jim Reese, RIT, Scott Hugel, Camera, Box, and Support, Kevin Dorn, Creative Consultant, Varsity Club staff, and all of my co-commentators. Thank you to the viewers.
That was, a round of applause for Vincent. That was
I'm lightheaded.
superb.
And I tried to say it with a little inflection in my voice, and then it seemed like it started to move faster and faster.
Anyway, we had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you, Vincent, for being here. Much appreciated. As
Thank
always,
you, Dale, for having me.
It's always a pleasure having you in the booth. See you all tomorrow night. Thanks for sticking around for our glitches. And one more big shout out to Chris Green for helping us through yet another debacle, whatever you want to call it. But we're here. So thanks, everybody. Have a really good rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.